Hello ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's a lovely day here in England. The sun's out. I've actually put my leathers on, which I think is probably wouldn't affect me. I'm already sweating. Typical English, and I complain about the rain and the snow and the cold. One day of sun and now I'm complaining I'm too hot. But I'm going to take the bike out for a ride. I got a new setup with the GoPro. Hopefully the audio's working okay. I have the mic quite close to my mouth. I might have to move that. So we're just going to go for a quick ride and see how we're performing. Alright, so here's my bike. It's a Yamaha Midnight Star 1300. And let's get going on a bit of a ride, I think. Like I say, it's absolutely lovely today. The sun's shining, not many clouds about. So it should be okay. I'm only going to go for about a 10-minute ride because I think the battery will probably only last that long anyway. We'll see what happens there. Put this back in here. See if we're still recording as we go. Get my glasses off because I'm that age now. I don't have my glasses on, I can't see a thing. Well, close up anyway. Actually, I don't think I can see that well far away, to be honest. But anyway, I'll get on there. This is going to be the first recording actually of riding on this bike. For those who haven't seen the other videos, I've only had it a couple of weeks. I've done about 80 miles on it, just slightly over now, I would think. So I'll get going. Hopefully I got the camera at the right angle. Again, I will see. I might just post this anyway if it's all a bit weird, just to show what not to do. I think that might be the best. Alright, let's get going. Hopefully over the noise you can hear me. Put my visor down in a minute. Let's get going. Alright, should cut out the noise a little bit. Yeah, I live here on the English Welsh border, on the English side. About now I'm probably in Wales. And if you're wondering how I know that I'm in Wales, there's always an easy way to realise that you're in Wales, no matter where you are in the world or in the UK. All you do is you look to a field, and if you see sheep, you're in Wales. Oh, my Welsh friend said to say that. Probably getting in a lot of trouble for the Welsh sheep molesting jokes, trying to be clean. Yeah, so again with this bike, it is a big heavy cruiser. As you can see, I'm in the farming community here. Cheers. On small lanes in North Wales. Well, I'm in North Wales now. I'm not even down to Welshpool, if you want to know. And somebody asked me the other day is how the big heavy cruisers handle on this kind of road. Well, as you can see, we got stones, potholes that you can probably swim in. It's a very narrow road. The only advantage today, it's not wet. I usually come out, it's wet and muddy like this. So I find these cruisers handle quite well. I think the only thing you really have to do is plan ahead a little bit more. Let's say if you're riding a Suzuki Bandit or something along that lines. It handles well, it's nimble enough. I suppose what puts people off is if you put in cruisers on the YouTube there, most of the videos are in America with big wide roads, lovely sunshine, palm trees, where especially up here in North Wales I don't think there's many straight roads. It's a lot of what you would call twisty roads up here. As you head into England side, yeah, you get the motorways, the A5, M54, M6. You got them motorways about an hour away from me. We're coming coming into North Wales, you can see camera picking up. It's lovely countryside, especially in the summer. It's brilliant. But even the major roads are quite twisty. There is one road here from Welshpool to Oswestry, which is got a, I suppose the straight's about 1.5 miles, I suppose, which is not a lot of straight either. But I'm going to stop here because I'm going to pick it up. I'm on a bit of a hill, and cars seem to come around here quite fast. You do get the young kids come up here, trying to rally the the cars, so you've got to be careful. But I don't know if the GoPro is picking up. There's basically in the middle of the road I got grit, so I try and avoid that. So I try and stay basically probably about 2 feet on the left. But then you come across dirt, as you can see here. If it was raining, that would be all across the road. And again, it handles fine. I don't have any problem with it. Oh, here we go, big bloody tractor coming now. Let's go up a bit for him. He's moving on the side of it. I'll just pull on the side here, I think. Bit gritty. Give him a wave. He's laughing about something. Don't know exactly what he's laughing at. I'll just let him go past a little bit more. He's probably laughing at me and all this leather and sweating. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so can you handle a cruiser on UK roads? England, 100% should be easy as any other bike. Up in North Wales there, maybe slight, especially if you do the country lanes like this, because they're full of, like I said before, they're full of potholes, dirt, grit. You're bound to run into a couple of tractors. See the sheep? Bleh. Bleh. Oh, they're little lambs, bless them. Well, they'll be off the market soon, I suppose. What can you do? Yeah, so with the bike itself, it's got plenty of power. There's a little bit of straight up here. I'll see if I can just put some throttle in a minute. Oh, it is off though. I think with a full face helmet, I'm going to have to get an open face one. Alright, there you go. It's got plenty of pickup. You need pickup here to do it. We're going around now. We're doing about 45 miles an hour around these corners. Just to be honest with you, when I come down in a car, I only do about 30, 35, so I'm probably going a bit fast. Let me slow down a little bit. I don't know what they're doing there. Dogging, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, potholes. I don't know. Yeah, so a nice ride out today. I'll take you through the little town of Welshpool. Don't blink or you'll miss it. I've only moved back up here. What is it now? About 7 months ago, I think. I was actually born about 40 minutes away from here, where I lived up until I was 22, and then I moved to the Caribbean for about 16 years actually. In between, I lived in the US for a little bit, I lived in Canada for a little while. It was mainly the Caribbean. Gorgeous weather. Thing, this is the thing in England, like well, bikers will be out today, another car almost turned. If there are any bikers on the road, we'll see them. Like I said, I'm not sure when the battery life is going to run out of this. Look at this pothole here, I don't know if you pick it up. Look, Jesus. You high diving into that one. That's a definite one. If you hit that, you're off your bike, I'm afraid. Never mind your bike being probably the forks all bust up, the front forks, so you might actually end up in hospital even if you hit that low. So that was full of water sometimes. That point. This is a bit of a turn, look, 90-degree turn, handled it quite well. I'm a bit stiff today in the shoulders. I did do a bit of training yesterday. I've gone a bit stiff, so I'm not feeling it too well. Right, we're heading down the hill. Like I say, once we're what we're now, April the 9th, 10th. Another like month or so, all the trees will be fully green, and like coming through here, the trees will sort of be casting almost like a tunnel of shade, which is quite nice. Again, I don't know if you're picking up all the stones in the road. That's why if it's a bit wobbly, because I forget if I put the stabiliser on the GoPro for shaking it. And another car. Oh god, they're everywhere today. It's Easter Friday, that's why, isn't it? There you go, it's Easter Friday. Give it a little nod. Yeah, when it rains down here, I always because I live on a farm there, I said to the farmer, I said, I don't need a motorbike, you need a damn canoe. The water runs down here quite. Now you get a white water rafting down here. For some reason, my helmet's steaming up. You're going to have to forgive me for a bit. I'm going to open it up a bit. Get a bit of steam out. I don't know if the wind's making any noise there. I don't know why it's steaming. I do have a pinlock visor on it. That water here, look. Oh, sprayed all up my legs. There you go. Trousers in the wash. Another car. Well, seriously, you don't usually get many cars like this down here all the time. Yeah, I'm just pulling it inside here. There you go, let him go. Alright, buddy. No problem there, partner. Yeah, so from where I live to the main road, it's roughly about 5 miles. Here I have to sort of swap over, and it's only because I know it's here. There's well, it's not even gritted stones and 2 big potholes there. If you didn't know it, you might be in a bit of trouble. So back to the there's a cruiser. Can you handle a cruiser in UK roads? 100% is the answer to that. Don't be a bloody baby and get on one. Obviously you go a bit slower in the corners, like I'm not going to throw it around like a bandit or any 600 or 700cc motorbike for that matter. I haven't scraped the boards yet on this, which everybody, all the other videos I've seen, they're scraping the boards, but there again, because the roads are quite twisty, you're probably all at 60 mile an hour on the single lanes, carriageways, highways, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, not on the motorway or dual carriages, it was 2 lanes going each way. That's 70 miles an hour. With 60, you find that most people, again, up here in North Wales, only do around about 50, 55. So most of the time I'm going around tight corners at probably 50. Oh, another one. Oop, locked up. Bag locked up. Well, there's the first. You see how well the bike's doing. For some reason, the back brake was locked up. Or, not for some reason, it's just because I've only used the back brake there, a little bit of front. Which is the wrong thing to do. I know I get told off. What's it supposed to be, like 70% front brake, 30% back? Something like that, yeah. But seeing it locked up, that was actually a good test. It locked up, but it didn't throw me around. My mate's cruiser, he's got a Suzuki Intruder, and I've locked that up before now, and it does kick the back end, does spin out. This one didn't, which is quite good. This is a 2011 model. It's actually done just over 12,200 miles roughly when I picked it up. So I'm probably up to about 100 miles now. Right, that's the lanes. This is one about the main road. So let's see how it fares on the main road here. And we're going to Welshpool, or just outside, and park up, and if I got enough juice left on the GoPro, I'll keep filming. But if not, if it cuts out, you know I've run out of juice. See, you can tell the sun's out. Everybody's out in their cars. This is quite a bad bend. They come around here about 60 miles an hour. I think I just pissed the dog off. Oh, sorry about it. I still have a bit of a cold. They seem to have had it for quite a while. I can't shift it for some reason. Oh Lord. It's not even get better. Right, I think we're good after this one. Let's give her a go. I'm at 60 now. That's how quick this picks up. Oh, got all the cars up. Down to 55. That's where we're sticking. Yeah, there's a lot of little country pubs around here. Bikers, see, sun's out, bless them. So very rare you see anybody on a bike up here. And as I was saying, the sun's out, everybody else. Yeah, there's a lot. Anyway, drifting again. I do have a habit of doing that. Sorry about that. Drifting along. I'm into second gear, just so you know, and everybody's stopping. Okay. Bit of a hill start. Side of hill start, hill start, hill start. Right, got a hill start. There's a river there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's a beautiful part of England, to be honest. A lot of people always say like Somerset or Dorset. I lived in Dorset for a while, nothing wrong with Dorset. But I do find up here, it's especially in the summer, it's really pretty. What I'm going to do with the channel, which I think I've already explained, is do some rides out on tourist destinations or places of interest. If this all works today and I don't have to alter it and do another run to make sure everything's good, I believe tomorrow we got quite a nice day, and then it's back to the rain. There's a joke they say around here about the rain. It says in the Bible it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Apparently that's what they call a good summer around here. Oh, I can pull my vise up, I'm sweating again. Lord of mercy. Come to a roundabout at the top here for my American friends. Don't get many roundabouts in the States. I was in Canada for a while. I think I went around a couple in Canada, but there weren't many. Just slow manoeuvring. Let me just show you a bit of slow work. I'm doing it 7-8 miles an hour. We'll slow it down even. A bit of back brake on. Clutch and throttle, quite easy. Drift around, ride forward. Oh, I don't know, you know what I mean. You know. I'm going to say here now, just because I can obviously edit it out. Yes, the battery's gone. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye bye. Now, if the GoPro's still working, we'll carry on for a bit. Lights are down. Oh, I don't know if the mic's picking up. I just bought a purple panda mic, actually, that's what I'm trying. It took me about 40 minutes to work out to connect it to the GoPro medium mod. I was using the wrong jack as usual. Up to 60 again, you know, the bike comes up quite good to 60. I'm going to turn right here, I think we just go through the town itself of Welshpool. Shoulder checks. What I got to remember as well, which I have a habit of doing, or it's become a nasty habit of me doing, is not turning off the indicator. Wow, if he went any slower he'd be going backwards. Alright, got a car behind me. right up my arse. Aye. See that guy? Did he just pull that dog? Flipping hate that as well. My daughter tells me off because I actually stop sometimes. Have a little word with them. So don't do that, you naughty boy. The dog doesn't like it. This is what I say. And they usually say, oh dear me, I'm very sorry. Something along that lines. I don't think that's how it quite goes, but yeah, and I'm not a big dog fan either, to be honest. Or cats or anything like that. I'm not actually a big pet fan, full stop, but I don't like things being mistreated. Mini roundabout. I should do a video of how to go back on yourself on them, because basically it's a very, very tight U-turn. Why? Oh, I see why. I'm steaming up again. What's happened to my pin lock riser? Right, we're coming into Welshpool, town of Welshpool, just in Wales, like I say, on the Welsh and English border. And again, for people in America or don't know, no, you don't have to show your passport when you go into Wales. There's no border control because it's still part of the UK or Great Britain, whichever one you want to say. So there's no you don't have to show. Now we're out the EU. I don't know how it works like going over to France and stuff. You didn't really have to bother too much with that, but I'll have to check that out. Right, this is I suppose it used to be a market town. A lot of them, actually a lot of towns around here, like Oswestry, Welshpool are market towns. We've got Shrewsbury as well, not too far away. They've just been filming Great Expectations there, or they finished filming Great Expectations there, which I believe is a mini-series that's been shown on BBC One. So that's a very old, you know, they've got the old cobble streets still. Great, so just put sand down there. Cobble street still, and so it looks really probably really good for that kind of movie. Right, so like I say, this is the town centre of Welshpool. Not a lot here, to be honest with you. I can't really say much about Welshpool. There's a couple of pubs, there's one hotel I think called the Royal Hope. With most English towns these days, lots of charity shops and betting shops for some reason. Betting shops seem to be big. I don't know who's got the money to go splashing out on betting. I know I can't do that. Who's got a quite big. So we'll just go through the town. I try and go through it slowly and sort of pan my head left or right so you can kind of see what it's like. We'll go up to the top and I'll probably see then if we're still in power, which I think we are. I'm trying to see on the phone here where we are, but the sun's on it. Maybe the camera's picking that up, so I think we've still got a bit of power to go. But we'll sort of make our way back, I think, so I'll do a bit of a round trip. See how it goes, but I will stop and just check, so there will be a break. Not a lot really here. Usual things, you know, off licenses, Greg's, Costa Coffee, everywhere, isn't it? Let's face it. If you haven't got a Costa Coffee in your town, there's something wrong. There's no church up there, which I believe now is the town hall. Music store, a few little restaurants, again, not much. And that's it, we're basically finished. So that was basically the city centre, so kick in a bit. Go up the top here, we'll find somewhere to park up. See how we're doing on the GoPro with the battery life. I'm probably morning, you know, checking out the mic and stuff, and I just didn't check, and it's probably on the phone. Probably can. It's a nice little pub here. Again, I haven't been into it, but it is the Raven Inn here. If you do go online or whatever, it's got quite good reviews. The bike up there, is he alright? Let's see if he's alright. Yeah, he's alright. I always stop and check. I would hopefully they would do the same for me, but not necessarily. Right, that threw me off where I was going to go now, because I've just ended up another road. This actually takes you into Snowdonia, which is the see, this is a tight turn, and I'm doing just under 40, sorry, because I'm talking. You know, I probably would have took that at 45, but no more. And even this one, I'm up to 50 on this one here. I'm dropping down speed, powering out now. Powering out, no board scraping. I'm going to have to try and do that, I think, one day, but I'm not doing it when I'm filming it, because I come off. Anyway, again, I'm going to say here, just in case, thank you very much for watching. I will start doing videos of ride outs. I think places of interest I'm going to do first is Chirk Aqueduct, which is really nice for a little half hour, and it's a lovely view from up there. And then I'll probably do Chirk Castle as well for you guys if you're interested. And until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye. Still here, by the way. Still here. I need to turn around, actually. Lord. Took the wrong road. See if I can find someone to pull in. You can imagine now the GoPro's going to go on for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to be off. Damn, where do I, do this? Do this, stop this editing. What else? I'm in a different gear, so. Back up to GT 55 on these roads. No one behind us, I don't think anybody in front. There's a car in front. Slow, or a RAF, for those who are not, well, that is Welsh for slow, obviously, which is fine. Or, get out, you dirty Englishman. That's probably what it's really says. Got the bike coming behind me and he's stopped. He's been overtaken now on my right. There he goes. Okay, and I'm doing 60. So this is a 60-mile road, so obviously it's pushing it a little bit. Another cruiser here. Not sure what that was. Looks like a little on the Rebel, maybe. Quite see. Fishing. Yeah, so if you're ever coming up to North Wales, do come up, it is lovely. I'm going to pull into this petrol station here and I'll say adios again. What's that, the third time? Oh, I didn't see him. I'm going to pull in here and say adios for the third, yeah, for that time, the third one. Where can I park? He's almost like the look of the bikes there, bless them. There you go. Okay, definitely end the video now, I would think. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'm only going to say it. Bye bye. Hi God. Bye bye.